When many people hear the words ceremonial magic, they imagine candlelit chambers, mysterious robes, circles drawn on the floor, ancient symbols, and dramatic invocations spoken in forgotten tongues. To outsiders, it can appear theatrical, strange, even unnecessary. Why not simply meditate? Why not pray quietly? Why all the tools, gestures, and elaborate structure? Because the real purpose of ritual in ceremonial magic is not performance, it is transformation. Ritual is designed to change consciousness, focus intention, and align the practitioner with forces both inner and symbolic. Whether one interprets those forces psychologically, spiritually, or metaphysically, ritual has always served one central function: to move the self from one state of being into another. Long before modern psychology existed, ritual was already being used to alter perception. Across cultures, human beings discovered that repeated symbolic actions can produce measurable inner effects. It can calm the nervous system, heighten concentration, deepen emotion, create meaning, mark transitions, strengthen belief, and access altered states of awareness. Ceremonial magic took these principles and refined them into structured systems. The robe, incense, wand, circle, spoken words, planetary hours, gestures. All of these serve one purpose: to tell the mind that something significant is happening. And when the mind accepts that, consciousness begins to shift. One of the most misunderstood symbols in ceremonial magic is the ritual circle. To skeptics, it is decoration. To practitioners, it is many things at once. A boundary between ordinary life and sacred space. A container for focused attention. Psychological protection. Symbolic wholeness. The center of the practitioner's universe. When you step into a consecrated circle, you are stepping out of daily identity and into intentional identity. The circle says, "For this time I am no longer distracted, I am present." That alone is powerful. Many people want change, but their desire is vague. They say, "I want confidence, I want love, I want success, I want spiritual awakening." But wishful thinking is often scattered and weak. Ritual forces desire into form. You choose a time, you prepare a space, you state an aim, you direct emotion, you symbolize the outcome, you embody commitment. This turns abstract wanting into enacted will, and focused will is stronger than passive wishing. The conscious mind likes logic. The unconscious mind responds to symbol. That is why dreams speak in images rather than essays. Ceremonial magic uses symbols because they bypass purely rational resistance and communicate directly with deeper layers of the psyche. A flame may represent spirit, a sword may represent intellect, water may represent emotion, a rising sun may represent rebirth. When a practitioner engages these symbols repeatedly, they begin to activate inner associations and emotional realities. The symbol becomes alive. Many people are drawn to magic because they want power, but the first power ritual teaches is self-mastery. A proper ceremonial practice often requires regular timing, concentration, memorization, emotional control, persistence, self-observation, patience. These qualities are rare, and ironically, they often produce more real-world results than any spell. The person who can maintain ritual discipline becomes more focused, calm, and intentional in daily life. That is genuine power. Depending on worldview, ceremonial magic can be interpreted in two ways. Psychological view. Ritual works by programming the subconscious, anchoring emotional states, increasing confidence, changing behavior, sharpening awareness. In a spiritual view, ritual creates contact with divine intelligences, archetypal forces, planetary energies, angels, spirits, sacred realities beyond the material world. Many practitioners hold a middle position, that ritual affects both psyche and cosmos in ways not fully understood. Whatever one believes, ritual acts as a bridge between ordinary consciousness and something larger. People often ask, why not just think the intention? Because ceremony changes seriousness. When something is ceremonial, it becomes weighty. A wedding ceremony changes a relationship. A funeral ritual changes grief. An oath changes identity. A graduation changes status. The actions themselves may be symbolic, but symbols shape human reality. Ceremonial magic applies this principle deliberately. The deepest rituals are not about getting things, they are about becoming. A ritual for courage may not instantly change circumstances, but it may transform the practitioner into someone who acts courageously. A ritual for abundance may not rain money from the sky, but it may dissolve the scarcity thinking and awaken initiative. A ritual of invocation may not summon an external deity, but it may awaken dormant qualities within. In this sense, ceremonial magic is often misunderstood as world control when it is actually self-evolution. Modern life is fragmented. People feel distracted, overstimulated, disconnected from meaning. Ritual offers what many are starving for: structure, mystery, focus, sacred time, personal transformation, contact with the symbolic dimension of life. Even skeptics often recreate ritual unknowingly. Morning routines, goal visualizations, candles for mood, affirmations, meditation corners. Human beings naturally ritualize what matters. Ceremonial magic simply does it consciously. The real purpose of ritual and ceremonial magic is not to impress spirits, frighten skeptics, or imitate old books. It is to gather the scattered parts of the self and direct them, to step out of chaos and into order, to move from passivity into will, to turn desire into embodied action, to awaken hidden layers of mind and meaning. Whether one sees it as psychology, spirituality, or both, ritual remains one of humanity's oldest tools for transformation. Because when performed with intent, even the simplest act can become a doorway. And the first thing most rituals summon is the person you are capable of becoming.